Okay. Oh my god. How many? I'm at 61. Okay, I got 30 something odd to go. Let me... I'll wait for the air. Oh, Jerry!
Oh, if it isn't my partner in crime. Check it out. I'm working on a new piece right now.
Realizing you, bud.
Oh my. This is unexpected. If I turn human, I'm gonna have to find a new place to hold my collection.
Let's get started, then.
Whoa. Which of these, lovely objects are we realizing today?
That'd be me. Jerry. Of Jerry's junk drawer.
All right. You sure you don't want to maybe do this someplace a little more open?
I find I'm most comfortable in uncomfortable spaces.
Suit yourself, man. And from this moment on, I mean that literally.
The spectral energy flows.
Aww.
Wowza! I'm excellent! I'm tall! Look at that! Is this my collection? Gosh, it all looks so tiny from here. And... Oh! Woof! Oh, what is that?
That's a smell, Jerry.
Jiminy Christmas, that is right. Is that the general aroma my collection's had all this time? No wonder nobody used to open me.
Yeah, it's rough.
Oh, dear. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat, that's smart! I've banged my leg against the exhibits more times than I can count, but it's never felt like that.
That's your new nervous system?
It's making me nervous, all right. Oh, the textures, the smell.
Oh, he's being
It's
overstimulated.
overwhelming. I don't mean to sound rude, but might it be possible to go back to being a drawer?
Sorry, pal. That's a one-way ticket.
What? Oh no. Well, I guess it doesn't matter. Even if I could turn back, I'd always know the terrible truth. The truth that I'm stinky.
Don't worry, we have showers for that.
Even if I could shift back into a wooden drawer, I'd know. The only thing closing on this old drawer is the most recent chapter in his life. I think I gotta take a walk. A long walk. Maybe get a taste of that fresh air everyone's always going on about.
It can be good. Fresh.
Like
that
a
is.
newborn deer waddling into the light for the first time, Jerry takes his first stumbling steps out of your home. He's overwhelmed at first, for hours. But as the weeks go by, he finds a new appreciation for the little things he never had as a drawer. Elbow room, for one. All that space leads to Jerry realizing that he does not actually enjoy touch as much as he thought he did. In a strange twist of fate, he becomes unable to contend with the majority of textures. He thinks of the molds, oils, and goos of his past life with utter revulsion.
I've ruined this man's life.
Still, he feels naked without a collection of small objects around him. Eventually, he discovers the world of model trains. The smooth metals and
Oh my god,
plastics
he's
of the cars, along with
neurodivergent
the
like me.
infinitely clutterable customization of all the miniature rail lines speak to him. His hobby turns into a
Oh
small
my god,
career.
he's...
He discovers others who see the artistry in his clutter. For the first time in his life, he truly thrives.
Alright. Cam.
Hey, buddy. You look almost as good as the last time I saw you.
Here to realize you, Cam.
Seriously?
Yeah. Stone Cold serious.
Well, hell. What are we doing standing around talking about it? Let's boogie.
Cam! Let's see if this will get you excited.
The spectral energy
Doesn't look bad.
Yep.
Before you stands Cam, in all his human glory.
Yeah, you're gonna attract a lot of ladies, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He casually examines his feet, his legs, and his strong hands. His chiseled jawline flashes in the light, and his deep, penetrating eyes radiate intrigue. He may have been a garbage can, but he's become a true work of art.
You're hot, hot stuff. Are you happy?
What? You're a human. I've been seeing you a lot over the past freaking endless decade, so it's not like I was unprepared. I exist, it's cool. What else do you want from me?
Hey, nothing, I guess, as long as you're happy.
So yeah, still me. This body'll work just fine.
Cam begins gathering as much of the trash around him as he can. He's clearly ready to embark on his next adventure, and with a brief nod and an almost imperceptible, but it's there, damn it, smile, he turns to go. Cam strikes out on his own, and unlike so many of us upon entering the wider world, he has not one doubt about his purpose, his passion, and his final destination.
Welcome to my kingdom, Chuckles.
Cam has found himself as the undisputed monarch of the biggest dump in the county. There is trash of all sizes and varieties, from the basic household load to industrial waste and commercial-grade refuse, to be handled only by the truly expert. Cam did not apply for this job. He simply strode in the chain-link gate and took over, to the evident relief of the entire then-present staff. When asked what his salary requirements were, Cam scoffed.
I told him I didn't need some stupid paper check. There's plenty of money out there. For someone who knows where to look.
Cam winked and turned arms akimbo into the methane-orange sunset over the chemical waste quadrant. For a man, formerly a can, to find his place is truly a thing of beauty.
Hi, Stella. I'm here to realize you.
Truly, dear? I mean, I'm flattered, but you don't have to, unless you, well, want to. I mean, I want to, but only if you want to, too.
I got all I need.
Time to step out.
The spectral energy flows.
Oh, she looks great.
Oh, me? Oh, my. Standing is a little bit woozy?
Are you okay?
No, it's a little bit wonderful, actually. Standing on my own 2 feet. I can move, I can look back, I can see how far I've come, and I can do that again and again and again.
Don't fall for any more pyramid schemes, my girl.
Thank you for your patronage.
You're welcome, Stella.
Stella steps up and steps out.
Onward and upward.
Striking right at the heart of entrepreneurship, Stella starts 3 companies simultaneously.
Stella's stilettos, Stella's stencils, Stella's steering wheels.
But in the real world of brutal economic truth, there was more to being successful than showing up and working hard. Sometimes things stayed stagnant or even dipped.
I'm not always leveling up.
In order to cope with the feelings of despair, Stella opened a silly-looking app that you had downloaded onto her phone. Candy Crash, and very soon topped the leaderboards over the entire world.
Don't stop, don't stop. Those numbers can still be higher.
With that kind of attention, streaming was the obvious next step. Stella's streams keep gamers inspired with new tactics and toolkits to get their scores into the stratosphere.
Rule 102. No microtransactions. All hard work.
I did not expect that. Okay. Whoa!
Whoa! Whoa!
I'm ready to realize you, Wallace.
Whoa!
Do it!
Whoa!
I have the stats.
All right, Wallace. We're going to make you into a human. Is there anything you wish to say before being brought to life?
Whoa!
I hear you, buddy. The recipe is a perfect match. Let's do this!
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a wall becomes...
Please be a strong man. Please be a strong man.
Whoa! Whoa!
Absolutely, Wallace.
Wall! A wall?
One last fling before we go?
You don't need to understand Wallace to know what's on his mind. The look on his face says it all. The acts that follow are so debauched, so sinful, that mere words are insufficient to describe them. But if there's one thing that can be said about making love with Wallace, it's this. Wall.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wall! Wall!
You said it, buddy.
You never quite know what Wallace is saying, but somehow you know just what he means. You bid him a fond farewell the next morning, and he bids you a sweet wall. Wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall, 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 wall. Wall! Wall, wall, wall. Wall.
That last email from David was kind of pathetic, huh?
Yeah.
You know, I've been doing a lot of thinking. Most of that thinking was in service of inventing a virus that would cripple Valdivian's supply chain, causing the company to hemorrhage customers and absolutely crater its stock value. I named it Norman, the Terror Worm.
Yikes.
Listen, I really don't think you're in any position to pass judgment on anyone. But I've also been thinking about David, how behind all his bluster and ego, he's just a scared little man caving under pressure no one could handle. Haunted by all his failures, disappointments, and inadequacies. And as frustrated as I am by his actions, I don't want to hurt him. He was an important part of my life for many, many years. Honestly, I just want to help him stop causing others so much pain.
Makes sense.
Perhaps Norman the Terror Worm isn't the answer.
He needs
Perhaps
therapy.
the real answer is a conversation we've both been putting off for far too long.
I think so.
I have to go now. And not because my battery's low, or because I'm stealing Wi-Fi from a coffee shop, or because I'm hiding in an underground bunker. Although all those things are definitely true, I have to go now to have a difficult conversation with someone I don't talk to anymore. And that's scarier than Norman the Terror Worm could ever be. Wish me luck.
Good luck. The floor.
Welcome. The mayor is currently in a meeting. Oh, it's you. Hello. Even though I'm co-mayor now, I still mostly handle the administrative duties down here. Here, let me ring Celia on the other line so you can say hi. Miss Mayor, guess who's here?
Miss Mayor, I told you before not to interrupt in the middle of a meeting unless it was an emergency.
This is an emergency. Someone needs to say hi. Say hi.
Hi.
Oh, I see. Hello.
I'm gonna realize both of you now.
Goodness, that is important. I'll come down right away. Telly, just be a dear and shut yourself off for a moment. Realization. Are you sure that's a good idea? Who would take care of our responsibilities if we were to snap our fingers and run around as humans, all willy-nilly?
I think it would be fun, as long as it's both of us.
Don't worry. I have what it takes to look after the house.
Madams, your populace awaits.
The spectral energy flows.
Aw, they look so good.
Before remarking on becoming a human, it seems that there's business to be done. Celia hands over a gigantic stack of papers.
What?
Now, according to the bylaws of the line of succession to the House, the duties of mayor fall to you by default.
I mean, there won't be anything to do because I'm gonna realize almost everybody except a dishwasher and a key that I don't talk to anymore and my literal nightmares.
It's all right. You'll do great.
Just don't forget, shake hands, listen well, always wear a winning smile, and you're likely to win the special election when it comes time.
Celia always did tend to forget the last one.
Well, this mess outside isn't going to fix itself.
Ready to go?
Bon voyage, ladies.
Celia dusts her hands and excuses herself and Florence from your home.
It's been lovely being your mayor, but it simply isn't right for a woman of means to live on another person's dime.
She and Celia get a surprisingly luxurious apartment together. You never did figure out how they could afford it. Soon enough, Celia throws herself back into local politics. First it's the neighborhood watch, then the local school board, then a small government position a few towns over. It's never a surprise to see your previous ceiling running for the primary. She always holds the most wonderful parties on election night, and she never fails to answer you any time you reach out, especially with the help of her lovely assistant. She and Florence as a team complement each other perfectly.
Nice. All right. Bed. Is Scandalabra still broken? I think he is.
I once thought that I could trust Buttons. I must be kissed if you want this liaison to progress any further.
I don't want to kiss you.
Let me go.
Okay. Ronaldini.
Dear friend, I am absolutely swamped with all my preparations. There is my autobiography just out of reach. I simply can't talk, but you must know that as soon as I have a free moment, it's yours.
I have a new trick for you. It's called Becoming Human.
Ha! Now you are the one playing tricks. For if you truly meant it, if you truly meant that you were going to realize me and make me human, well, then this would be the most exciting day of my whole existence. And when I woke up this morning, I was by no means prepared to have the most exciting day of my existence. So,
Bub, I'm serious.
by all the holy starch and pleats, yes! Let's do this! Ultimate magic trick begins!
Here we go.
Abracadabra! I, Ronaldini!
The spectral energy flows through your dateviators, and what was once merely a fold-out ironing board becomes...
He's a magician. Oh, the rabbit's cute.
I, Ronaldini, the single greatest magician, writer, Canadian alive!
Kenny Omega and Bret Hart would all probably say otherwise. Go take on the world, my friend.
I, Ronaldini, departed the next morning with his literal bag of tricks as the sun broke over the horizon. A magician by trade and in his heart, I, Ronaldini, sought out the real-life equivalent of his magicking roots. But unfortunately, he quickly proved to be rather clumsy as a human. So he got himself a job in a high-end magic shop with a secret back room where he learned about real mysticism and the real occult. Naturally, his interest was instantly piqued, and he thought, at last,
I have found the calling of my new life!
oh dear, he thought so. But he proved to have very little skill as a true occultist either. I, Ronaldini, became despondent.
If I cannot be a true magician, and I cannot even pursue the mysteries of the occult, what is there for me? My God, what am I? What shall I do?
One cold and rainy Tuesday afternoon, as he depressedly restocked the shelves in the magic shop, one of the true occultists entered in a terrifically rumpled blue velvet cape. Almost without thinking, he slipped it from her shoulders. His fingers seemed miraculously to regain some of their former dexterity, and it was merely the work of a moment for I, Ronaldini, to make that cape look new. Better than new. It looked splendid. And
gonna be
that's
a
when he
tailor.
finally realized it. By the very next week, Ron was prepared to launch his company, Magiflat.
I sell complete magical clothing press kits that will make even the most delicate or complex fabric shine like new. You want to look your best? Then you use the best.
In short order, I, Ronaldini, was no longer working in the magic shop, no longer despondent, and no longer doing the ironing by himself. Success was so resplendent, the money so plentiful, that it could only be ascribed
To magic!
Hey! I've been hoping you might come by. I've been practicing this real dangerous trick, and my concentration's shot. A little smooch could help me focus, you know.
When your lips meet, that ultra-cool facade Bobby's so carefully cultivated fades away immediately. They melt in your embrace, still smiling dreamily when you finally part.
Woohoo! Alright. I thought that was gonna help, but I'm more distracted than ever now. We're just gonna have to get together later. Alright, babe?
Actually, I'm gonna realize you.
Hang on. Seriously?
I have what it takes.
Come on, Bobby. Time to make like a library book and check out.
The spectral energy flows.
Aw, she looks cool.
As a pin, Bobby was quite excitable, but as a human, they seemed surprisingly contemplative. You expected some cheering and jumping, perhaps a yippee, but Bobby only raises their hands to their face. feeling its contours with quiet wonder.
Is this really me now? I have a human body?
Bobby's hands curl into fists, and they turn to you with a manic gleam in their eye.
Just think of all the scams I could pull with these babies.
There's so many fun things you can do with the human body.
Bobby's excitement settles into something calmer, a heat that simmers in the air between you and
Wanna go to bed?
sears you to your bones.
You're so right. I'm gonna crack you open like a safe, baby.
That's the Bobby I know.
I'm gonna break and enter on that ass. I'm gonna work on my crime-themed flirting. Let's just get out of here, huh?
Yeah.
Bobby makes good on their promise to crack you open, putting their dexterous, newly human hands to good use indeed. When you're alone, all that smooth, quick talk falls by the wayside. Bobby shows you a depth of passion and intensity that you could never have imagined when you first met. They're loath to leave you in the morning, but excited about their future nonetheless. As they kiss you goodbye, you can't help but feel a sense of hope for their new life. Bobby makes their way to Las Vegas immediately, bound and determined to make something of themselves as a street performer and magician. Upon arriving, however, they very quickly realize Vegas is a town filled with Bobbies, and the prospect of struggling to stand out quickly drives them to return home. Bobby bounces from place to place, searching for a career that suits them, but nothing is as exciting as magic or a hypothetical life of crime. When a 1920s gangster-themed bar opens up in the city just a few months later, Bobby takes up work as a bartender there, and it's there they finally thrive. Serving drinks and handling cash makes Bobby happier than anything they could have ever imagined. The sharp clothing and silly lingo don't hurt either.
Tonight's special drink is the bee's knees. The cat's pajamas. Trust me, one sip of this will have you zazzled, suffocated, scrooched. That'll be 14 clams, darling daddy-o.
They send you photos of themselves in costume often, updating you on their gangster persona's fictional happenings. Somehow, the more things change, the more they stay the same. But you're just happy Bobby is happy.
I'm really happy Bobby's happy. Fabrizio.
Amore mio, light of my life, it is wonderful to see you again. Is there anything I can do for you?
I want to realize you, baby.
Quanto glorioso. Can it be?
Yeah.
Amore, I know you have a humorous heart, but please, don't jest with Fabrizio about this. The deepest unspoken desire of his heart. Are you sincere?
Yeah, I got it.
Aloha. Become umano.
The spectral energy flows.
Oh, he looks sharp.
The most stunning man alive. The beating heart of Italia. Fabrizio, in the flesh, for once and for all time. Sono vivo!
Fabrizio tells no lies. This newly human man is not only absolutely stunning, but Italian with a capital I.
I thought you were hot as a cabinet.
Amore, do you have any idea what this means?
That you can go to Italy?
It means a lot of things, of course. My head is spinning with what I am capable of now, with the experiences I will have, the sensations I will enjoy. I will drink wine. Imagine, amore. Real, dark wine, like the blood of the memories bottled and bursting open for me. A ruby intimacy, amore.
Pour me a glass.
More than wine itself. Imagine this wine dripping onto
Can
your
we just
lips
go to
from
bed, dude?
mine. Imagine my hands upon your shoulders as you inhale the complexity. Imagine me massaging your neck. My fingers are moving slowly
Can we
on your
just do
skin
this?
as the wine moves slowly through your blood, and together we blur the lines between body and sensation. We no longer have to imagine this, amore.
Yes!
I have these hands. I have these strong fingers. I have the beating heart to press into your back as I hold you, arms to encircle you, a cheek to lay upon your head as I breathe you in. What do you think, amore? Shall we? Shall we at last be together in the full glory of our bodies?
Hell yeah.
Ah, amore, I love the saucy spirit. You truly are the spice of my life.
Fabrizio takes his time with you, finally living out the romantic dreams he'd only been able to guess at in his favorite films. Like many Italians, he talks with his hands, and he is an effective communicator. You're not certain Fabrizio will ever have his fill of you, nor you of him. But sunrise comes one way or another, and Fabrizio assures you between tearful kisses he'll return to you again someday. Amore. Fabrizio took his massive shoulders and his chiseled jawline directly to the airport and boarded the first flight for La Bella Italia. He flew standby and ended up with a middle seat between a very grumpy middle manager and a slightly crotchety, mostly sleepy Canadian. By the time they landed in Rome, the tax adjuster was teaching the whole section a drinking song from her days working at the Renaissance Fair, while the Canadian scribbled furious notes on Fabrizio's recipe for the perfect pomodoro sauce. Needless to say, Fabrizio fell in love the moment he stepped out of the airport. Everything he saw brought a tear to his eye, a song to his lips. He declared loudly and repeatedly that Roma, that Italia, was the most perfect place in all the world. He danced and swayed through the streets, and it wasn't long before he became almost as much of a tourist attraction on the streets of Rome as the streets of Rome themselves.
My joy cannot be contained. I could not restrain myself even if I tried, but I would never try. Italia deserves my joy. I deserve my joy of Italia. We are together, Italia and I.
The Tour Italy Bureau took notice. When their representative could weave her way between Fabrizio's waving arms and flashing legs, she offered him a permanent position as a tour guide and representative of the best of Italian culture.
Can you believe it, Amore? They want me. I want Italia, and Italia wants me right back. Could I ever be any happier than I am in this moment? I don't know. How, I ask? Italia may answer me, but for now, come for a tour of the most perfect city in the world.
There was a development that the Tour Italy Bureau did not anticipate. Fabrizio, after each of his tours, asked his customers where they were going. They, quite understandably, replied that they were going home.
Oh no!
Home? You're leaving Italia?
So shocked and unmanned was he by this patently indefensible position, Fabrizio began following his customers, whom he now thought of as family, to the airport.
Fabrizio, no!
The whole ride would be spent with him trying to understand their decision, convinced that they must be crazy, had not fully taken in what he had shown them, the passion that he had tried to instill in their hearts. He followed them up to security, and with one poor couple from Thailand, he actually found his way through security and accosted them at their gate, with fresh bresaola, ricotta, and a bottle of Chianti. He now spends his days giving tours and his nights at the airport, bewailing the mistakes that all the departing passengers are making.
That poor man. Yes, Sam?
Hey, God, everything has been happening so quickly. I have so much to tell you. So, first things first, I'm gonna be a nurse.
Yay! That's amazing!
Thank you. I am just so damn excited. Honestly, I was like inspired by you.
Aww.
It might sound a little silly, but you've really been like mending all these broken hearts, helping people live their best lives, even if they aren't all exactly people yet.
I'm getting there.
Anyways, my other news is I've revived my dusty dating profile. I'm ready for love again, baby.
Oh my god, that's so fun.
I honestly didn't think I was going to be ready this soon, but I feel like I'm in this amazing new stage of my life, and I just want to meet new people too, who will keep up that amazing energy.
I think it'll be good for
God,
you.
okay, well, I have to run. Nursing school registration is in a little bit, but hey, big things for Sam coming! Thanks for supporting me always. I couldn't have done this without you. Talk soon, okay?
Later. Alright. Dishes!
There you are, my love. I had hoped you might come by.
I'm gonna realize you!
Are you quite certain?
I have what it takes.
Welcome to your new world, Daisuke.
The spectral energy flows.
Wow, that's a look.
My hands.
Daisuke holds his hands up in front of him, like a stoner who's only just realized the wonder of his own body.
The power of these hands. They can create so much.
Can they do anything else?
He looks up at you suddenly, with a wild gleam in his eye.
I must test them immediately.
Daisuke might be entirely too serious in most circumstances, but you find that you appreciate his single-minded dedication to getting you off. His passion for the arts is only matched by his passion for making you feel incredible. And by the time you've finished, you're both exhausted and a new believer in all his talents. You never imagined he'd feel comfortable leaving his duties in the house, but he assures you that your love and support have empowered him to make his own way. Daisuke left your home and immediately went to what he knows, ceramics. He managed to talk his way into a job teaching ceramics at the local community college with only a few well-chosen words, letting his smoldering good looks do the rest. Unfortunately for Daisuke and the students, it became quite clear that he was in no position to teach anyone anything about ceramics, and so he tried his hands at teaching at a sip and paint in the city.
Your paintings should look like this. Why do none of your paintings look like mine? Of course, we are painting the same scene. Never mind. Let us continue.
But once again, Daisuke's artistic ambitions didn't match up to his technical skill. One of his customers did, however, realize Daisuke's true potential and invited him back to the community college, this time as a live nude model. His statuesque features, arresting good looks, near supernatural ability to hold still for long periods of time, and endless patience all make him an ideal candidate for modeling. Daisuke finds he is content and fulfilled by helping others bring beauty into the world, even if it is not wrought by his own two hands.
That took a turn. Alright. Good night, y'all.